forget to leave a tip by liking and subscribing to your girl's channel. Alright, you guys, I'm gonna just do a quick live. Today is my third day completed. No weed. Look at the eyes, you can tell. No weed. No cannabis. No Mary Jane. No marijuana. No smoke. Literally. So, just to start it off, I took a couple of notes so that way I can just stay on track. So, today, literally, I covered myself in gospel music the entire day. The entire day, especially in my car. Because I noticed that every time I got in my car, I got a craving. So I'm like, damn, let me just put on some gospel music. And once I put on the gospel music, literally it like soothed me. It soothed me. Leading to my next point, when I was listening to the gospel music, right? When I was having my strongest cravings today, literally a song, one of my favorite songs. Tasha K is like one of my favorite gospel artists, but Break Every Chain. Hey, Wyoming, Break Every Chain is my definitely go-to, but Fill Me Up this time when I was in my car, Fill Me Up came on, y'all. And let me tell you, like, I just started singing and like pouring my heart into the song to the point where like tears, I wasn't sad, but tears was just rolling down my face. And I really felt like I felt the presence of the Holy Spirit, which was really, 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 really good to feel because I hadn't felt it in a while. And so listening to that definitely made me feel protected. It made me feel like a motherly's hug, like everything's okay. So I got through it. Took care of a lot of tasks. I definitely am on my pivot now. Like every time I have something to do, I get it done. I'm getting it done. So tasks aren't so hard to, for me, tasks are hard naturally when I'm smoking. Tasks are hard for me to start. But now they're not hard for me to start, nor they're not hard for me to get through. So it definitely tells me that my brain chemistry is possibly like, changing, and it's crazy because I would have so much anxiety. Like, I got to do this, I got to do that, I got to do this, so that was really cool. My thoughts are more organized, very, very organized to the point where it's like I can compartmentalize my cravings. Like, yeah, I want the craving, but I'm now starting to feel like I know damn well I'm not going to act upon it. So yeah, I'm cleaning up a lot, definitely cleaning up way more than what I usually do. And I think the reason why I'm cleaning up so much is because it's like clearing. As I'm cleaning up, I'm also like clearing my thoughts too. I notice when I'm cleaning, I don't have cravings, but when I'm in my car, I do. It's kind of it's one of those weird things. So yeah, I'm cleaning up a lot more. Because my thoughts are feeling more organized. I feel like I want to become more organized to the point where I'm sitting over here. Y'all ain't never seen me come up on live with a whole thing of notes. I just do me. I just do me. So, cleaning up a lot is definitely relative to, cleanliness is close to godliness, as that just came to the forefront of my mind. And also, cleanliness helps me. Thank you guys so much. I'm going to read y'all comments in just one moment. I'm just going to get through this. Cleanliness is also just helping me just feel like I'm in an environment that feels safe, you know? What I ate today, my eating habits, I had spinach smoothie this morning on live with you guys. I used the honest grape juice. I had a whole bunch of spinach in it, and I had a couple of cherries and Qdoba. Qdoba to get a burrito. I have not been cooking because I'm in between moving, so you know how that goes. And the burrito, because I'm not really so hungry like that, the burrito, I literally ate on it the entire day. I ate on it the entire day. Like, I would go do something and I'm like, okay, I'm not hungry, but I know my body is telling me it's hungry. I'll take a couple bites. So I literally ate just my smoothie and my burrito today. And I'm good. I'm Gucci. I'm Gucci. I want to eat right now. My body's telling me it's hungry, but I'll just do the fast. I'll just do like a 12-hour fast and let it be what it is. I'm not like craving anything sweet, salty, nothing. I'm just eating to now just to maintain. I'm not eating to satisfy myself. So that is a huge difference now. My thoughts less negatives. My thoughts have been very less negative, to the point where if I do have a negative thought, I come behind that negative thought. Thank you so much, Sun Kiss. Thank you, Mama. I come behind that thought and I literally, rebuke it in the name of Jesus, and I say this thought does not belong to me, and it just vanishes. So that's a really good thing, that it's like now I feel like I'm more in control of my thoughts. Than ever before, and I now know how to decipher what are my thoughts and what are the thoughts from the enemy. And I know the enemy is trying to work really hard to get me, back to his regular program, their regular, whoever's regular, whatever regular program. But now it's like I'm going against the grain, and that's probably not making the not thinking to myself like, how am I, and also knowing how to decipher what's mine and what's not. I'm smiling more. I noticed that as well. I have been smiling a lot more. Like, I just catch myself smiling like, what the heck am I smiling for? You know what I'm saying? And maybe that's just the Holy Spirit. Literally, that's just the Holy Spirit of me just feeling like, damn, I really have overcome this. I'm overcoming this. Ask me the last time I did 3 days sober without cannabis or edible. So, I'm definitely breaking chains. I'm definitely breaking chains, and that feels ultimately the best in the world, because it's like I like Tasha K said. I mean Tasha Cobb says, I hear the chains falling, and literally I hear the chains falling, and that's all I care about. Breaking generational curses, being healthy, mentally healthy, physically healthy, spiritually healthy, emotionally healthy. As far as my cravings, yes, I still have the thought of smoking cannabis, but I'm not like so pressured of even thinking. Like yesterday, I'm not gonna lie, when I would have the thought of smoking cannabis, I almost reason with myself like, okay, you'll smoke at nighttime. What's up, cowboy? You'll smoke at nighttime. But today it was like I had my thought, and then I'm like, poof, bye. The devil is a lie. And I just, continue throughout my day. I'm staying busy, 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 busy. It says I'm muted. It says you're muted. I'm not muted. Um, oh, okay. I'm staying busy and everything. Like now it's like I'm writing down the things I need to complete. I'm writing down the things I need to do, how long it's gonna take. Also, I stay out the house longer. Like now I'm like outside. When I would smoke, it was like I can't wait to get home so I can, smoke, so I can roll me one. Now it's like, me and my daughter, we got in like 8 o'clock tonight, but we had so much stuff that we took care of, and cleaning and moving stuff and stuff like that. Like, so I'm not bed rotting or doom scrolling through the day. So at nighttime, yeah, I'll catch up on the like little things that I'm interested in, but for the most part, I'm just throughout the day, I'm just literally doing me. Um. Oh, what does that say? Come. Oh, and then just a random thought that I have now, because it's like, I know you guys are probably thinking when I say this, like, I am really rediscovering myself in this journey. Everything that I have thought of and done have all been actions correlated to me smoking cannabis. But now that I'm not smoking cannabis, it's like, now it's like I'm rediscovering myself. I'm rebranding myself. I'm deciding who I want to be, as opposed to letting a plant decide who I'm going to be. So I feel even more powerful. I feel even more like, damn, I wish I had this version of me my entire life, because a lot of my life decisions would have been different. Even in dating, which now connects me to my next point. Like, now dating for me, it's like, how does dating look? Because I met my child's father. Hi. I met all my ex-boyfriends. Hi. You know what I'm saying? So now that I'm not high, it's like, how is that going to look for me? How is that going to come across in my dating and in the dating scene for me? And now, what are my expectations? What are the things that are like no deals. You know, I don't want a partner that smokes. And I'm not judging the person that if they do smoke, but I just personally feel like because I'm coming out of this, it's like I don't want to even be tempted to go back into it because, as I said, it's easy to open up one door, but it's definitely hard to close it. Someone said, "Wait on God," absolutely. So yeah, today has been really. So I remember like shoot when I'm. So I remember like shoot when I'm. Gotta get to that dispensary before 10 o'clock before they close. You know, that type of thing. Dispensary before 10 o'clock before they close. You know, that type of thing. But the simple fact that I'm able to now just be chill. My attitude is chill. I feel like I have way more patience. Today I almost wanted to cuss somebody out driving in front of me, but I was like, you know what? I don't care. Like, let them go. Do what you do. You know. So I'm not letting things bother me, and that ultimately is the most liberating thing ever. It's almost like, damn, I really am controlling my traffic now. Like, I'm controlling my program. I'm landing my own planes. Like, I'm not letting what other people do or do to me affect me. I now can move in a way of using discernment to be like, nah, it ain't that worth it. It ain't, you know, I'm not in my head about it. If anything, I'm thinking more logical. I'm thinking more practical. So instead of thinking so emotional, because when I'm on the weed, it's like, I want to be quick with the mouth. I want to be quick with the tongue. But now it's like, I don't even want to use my tongue as a sword. I don't even want to use, if anything, I want to use my brain as a sword. So it's almost like I turn my tongue off to turn my brain on to be like, okay, Allison, you got to move accordingly. You got to think this through, and not even to think it through because I'm already processing it instead of just going straight into my raw emotions. So I feel empowered. I feel good. Life is so boring. Life is very boring. But nonetheless, I got up this morning, 4:30 in the morning, did two lives with you guys. Then, you know, went did my thing because I'm in the process of moving, so I'm off work and everything else like that. So yeah, life is boring, life is simple, but I'd rather it be like this where I know I'm in control of my steering wheel as opposed to the steering wheel just spinning and spinning and spinning and me trying to catch up with it. So anyway, that's the beautiful thing in all of this. But let me go ahead and read. I'm going to go to the top and read some of you guys' comments. How are you? Lord have mercy. Thank you, Sunkiss. Hey, just wanted to drop and express some kindness. I really hope you're doing all right. And I want you to know you're beautiful and you deserve love. Sorry, it might sound weird. It doesn't. Thank you so much. God uses people in mysterious ways. Thank you again, Sunkiss. Girl, I remember I changed your tire. Huh? Changed my tire. Boy, you ain't never changed my tire. That sounds funny, but okay. You're muted. Okay. Beautiful body. Thank you guys. That's good. Post that. You look like you got type 5 diabetes. I look like I got a lot of blessings on the way, but you look like you got a lot of consequences for bothering somebody who has blessings on the way and is walking in the light. I suggest you to walk in the light because if you continue walking in the dark, baby, you might get blinded by this light. But stick around. You fired. How am I fired? You know? See, a comment like that, I would have probably like flew off at the mouth. But now it's like, for what? Why block my blessings? Why block my blessings for somebody that's being sent by the enemy to try to throw me off my pivot? I'm already on day 3, which means they say once you get past day 3, it gets easier and easier and easier and easier and easier. So I'm just happy that this is gonna get easier and easier and easier and easier. And I understand that as it may get easier and easier and easier, the enemy is gonna, you know, do what he gotta do. But like I said, the next thing I definitely plan on doing for picking up my Bible, because I definitely know that, you know, me literally laying in it and just meditating in it and just reading biblical scriptures. I read it on my phone, but it's different. Reading biblical scriptures is different from reading from your Bible. I have a beautiful pink Bible, girly Bible, so I definitely want to, nice Sally, thank you. I definitely want to start to pick up my sword because I know as I continue to, yeah. God said, told you just 3 days. Yeah, yeah, you did tell me that tomorrow will be a way better. Yeah, yeah, definitely. I'm the real earth angel. Okay. But anywho, yeah, it's definitely gotten easier. It's definitely gotten easier. It's getting easier. My mouth still like my mouth when I think about it, my mouth waters for it. Literally. Like if I think about weed, my mouth literally be like why? I don't know what that is, but I don't miss it. I don't miss it. For the task that I'm getting done now, man, I don't need it. I don't need it. Literally. Thank you, trucker. I don't need it. It's just weed. Absolutely. Facts, you got this. We got this. I definitely have this. I'm shocked at myself, y'all, and I know y'all just think like it's not even that serious, but it is that serious. It's that serious for me. Weed has altered relationships around me, altered my point of view on things, altered my decision making skills. It's just altered everything. Like it's been controlling me. It's literally been controlling me. And now that I'm back in control, it's like, how do you drive this thing? I'm learning how to drive. I'm literally learning how to drive. Brown, beautiful sweetie. Don't let it. I won't, trucker. Sab said, you got this. Thank you guys. Thank you guys so much for that. Thank you, Natara. So, yeah. I'm still not drinking alcohol. Past 90 days of drinking alcohol, I feel like I got it in the bag now. I got that in the bag. But this weed, I'm definitely getting this in the bag. And I know, 2026 is definitely a transitioning year. It's already been a transitioning year. And it's been an eye-opening year. And it's definitely taught me how to discipline myself. Discipline myself even more than I've ever been disciplined. Even with this, starting with this, weed has not taught me how to be disciplined. It's taught me how to cope. It's taught me how to crutch. It's taught me how to say you can lean on me. Now that I've taken it out, it's like now I'm leaning on God. Now I'm feeling the Holy Spirit when I'm listening to gospel. Now my spirit feels at ease. My spirit feels at ease. Like now I can close my eyes and not have racing thoughts or heart palpitations or feeling like damn, you know. I feel like my like literally God is through me, and for that I feel alive. I feel alive, and it makes me sad, and I don't want to cry. It makes me sad, and I have a little bit of grief for the simple fact that I'm sorry. For the simple fact that I have spent all these years not believing in myself, not disciplining myself, not literally, going to God about this sooner. Like I have grief for all the years. Like I have a lot of grief for that shit. I have a lot of forgiving to do on my behalf, but I'm just so glad and I'm so blessed to know that I'm even here at this point, at 36, because I could have given another decade of my life to this and try to fight this battle. So I'm glad I'm in this fight now. I'm glad I'm in the battle now. I'm glad that I'm going through it, because at least I'm going through it and I'm not stuck in it. And that is the beauty in this journey for me, is like I'm really going through it. Like I'm really loving myself, y'all. I'm really loving myself. I'm really loving myself in a whole different way, spiritually. Because I wasn't loving on myself spiritually. I was not. I was not loving on myself spiritually. So, yeah, it's real for me. Um, and I hope if any of y'all are battling any vices, whether it be food, whether it's been weed, alcohol, whether it's shopping on Amazon, I just hope that you guys lean, you guys lean on God and really leave it in God's hands. For real, like leave it in his hands and just, have faith. And that's all it takes is just a little mustard seed of faith. I started my weight loss journey. I got up to 200. It was like 200, like 200, almost 20 pounds. And now I'm at 182. Thank you so much, trucker. And now I'm at 182. So, loving on myself spiritually, loving on myself physically, emotionally, mentally, and mental health is one of the biggest things that I really wanted to look forward to. Because physically, I'm in there. Physically, I got in the bag. Mentally is where I have my challenges. And I'm just thankful that I'm able to work through my challenges and understand the things that I need to lay to the wayside and the things that I need to actually pay attention to. So, yeah. And I still am a little emotional. Like even today when I was listening to Tasha Cobbs, literally fill me up. I broke down. I tried to. I was driving literally with my hands up, just fill me up till I over. You know what I'm saying? So overflow. So literally, and I tried to not break down so much because my daughter was in the back seat and, she's just rocking to the music. And it's just like, dang, I should have been feeling our spirits. I should have been feeling our spirits. But it felt good. It even like soothed my daughter and soothed me. And it's a blessing. It's a blessing. My weed game was heavy back in the days. Even before I used to brush my teeth. You was rolling up Dutch Masters. I'm telling you, real ish. Especially when I didn't have a kid, I would literally wake and bake, and then after I smoke, I would go brush my teeth because it's like I want to be high when I'm brushing my teeth. So it's real. You are fine. Keep pushing, sweetheart. Thank you, trucker. Everything happens for a reason. Absolutely. Hi, beautiful queen. What's your favorite Bible verse? It would sound so, cliche, but you know the one. I could do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Good morning. If you could ask God any question, what would you ask God? I wouldn't even ask him anything because he already knows what I need. And that in my heart, and like that with conviction is enough for me. He already knows. He hears my cries. He sees my battles. He feels my woes. He knows. So he knows exactly what I need. I don't need to ask him anything. You look beautiful today. Thank you, Hamza. Exactly. I don't know why you're in my feed, but thanks for attempting sobriety. It's not attempting, baby. It's not attempting. I'm completing it. I'm doing it. With weed, I can't look back. I cannot look back. I cannot look back. I can't open that door again. Cause it's taken me a decade plus to close that door. It's taken me a decade plus. So at this point, I know we all fall, we all fall short of ourselves. I know sometimes we fall victim to the flesh. But at this point in my life, I have made a decision. That first day when I came on live and I was just listening to God's gospel music, and I was just, like my body was already like letting me know this is a decision that I'm making right now, and this is a decision that I'm going to be decisive about. Decisive. I'm not indecisive about this. Now, if I choose to have a glass of wine, cool. When I feel comfortable to do that. But as far as the weed, basura. Done. I love Jeremiah 29:11 hold on, sorry. For I will know the thoughts that I am thinking towards you, declares Jehovah, thoughts of peace and not of calamity, calamity. Am I saying it right? Calamity to give you a future and hope. Thank you for that. Yes, good. Do you think Jesus had a past to say the word? Huh? Likes up the community. Thank you so much, Trucker. Make me your mod, sweetheart. Hold on. All right. Hi. Hello, y'all. Hello, hello, hello. So, yeah, I feel good. I feel lighter. Like I said, I am still battling a little bit of grief. Like I have to forgive myself. And if I'm being real with you, I even have to forgive myself so deep of the man that I chose to have a child with. I don't regret my child at all. But I have to forgive myself for not being so clear minded and so in the spirit to have discernment to choose the right man for me that's going to continue to be in my life to support me underneath one roof. Now I'm literally having to have my child back bounce from one household to this household. And honestly, if I was not so freaking up in the skies, I would have been more clear-minded to see the things that I needed to see early on, and I would have skedaddled. So I have a lot of grief, but I'm working through that grief and I'm putting myself in therapy, and I'm going to the gym and I'm doing everything that I need to do. I'm journaling. I just, y'all, it's a lot, like a lot of grief. Even people I chose to be friends with that, just smoked and all that. Like, I'm dealing with a lot of grief, but the bright side to this is I no longer have to make those same decisions that I made in the past today. And I have a second chance. I have a second chance to, for the right partner for me. I have a second chance if I choose decide to have another child. I have a second chance to if I choose to want to get married. I have a second chance, and that's all I care about. I'm a little sad that, again, I chose the man that I chose to lay down with because I had conviction in my spirit about it, but still I went against the grain because, again, at that time, 27 years old. Thank you so much, Trucker. At 27 years old, I'm thinking all my friends are having babies. Like, it's time for me to have a baby. Everybody don't want to go out no more. Trying to keep up with the Jones, and fucked around, excuse my French, and fell right into the snare. Right into the snare. So I fell into the snare quite a few times. I was living in my car, homeless, and didn't even have to be. It didn't have to be, but I was heartbroken about a relationship that was so low vibrational that literally I didn't do anything besides smoke weed, go to work, and literally go work out. And I was like, shoot, I don't need to get a home right now. I could just live in my car. And at that time, I was traveling to Hawaii. I was traveling everywhere. But at the same time, I was choosing to be homeless. Not that I had to be homeless. I was choosing it. My spirit was so low. My vibrations was so low. Like, my esteem about myself was so low. So low. Like I said, you could see a beautiful man, a beautiful woman, and think that they are the most confident people in the world, but you never know what kind of inner battles that they're really facing. Like, yeah. Let me go back to your comments. I used to tell myself that weed feels like a big hug from the universe, but nobody needs to be hugged all the time, so let it go. Yeah, literally. I felt the same way. It's like, like it's a motherly hug, it feels like a warm hug in your mother's bosoms. But you don't need that. Only time a girl's sitting on the toilet is when she hurt. You good, sis? I'm not sitting on the toilet. Who's sitting on the toilet? I'm good. Close to the toilet, but I'm not on it. Thank you, Trucker, for becoming a member. I'm gonna start doing member videos and stuff like that. Trust me, I got a whole bunch of stuff that I've been brainstorming on because I haven't even been using my channel to my fullest capacity, but I'm glad that I am now. You have gorgeous eyes. Thank you so much, JM. Hey, smoke a joint. Don't worry, absolutely not. What's up, Vicky? What's up, my mind? Trucker said we all did no regrets, but learn we must do. Absolutely. I feel you. I used to do that, but one day ask myself, nah, there got to be more to life than this. Absolutely. Because I would just when I would take my child to her father's house, I would just sit in my house. I would just sit. I didn't want to go out. I'm standing people up. I'm doing stuff where it's like, damn, I'm being invited on dates and stuff, and I'm not even taking a date. Like, no social. I just, you know, it's bad. When I started smoking, y'all, I was smoking with people. Like, it would be people I would smoke with. But you know, it gets really bad when you just get comfortable with smoking by yourself. Literally, when you get comfortable smoking by yourself, that's when I knew it was something up, because then that's when I didn't even need to smoke with anybody else. I'm like, shoot, F communicating with people when I'm high, I could just stay in my thoughts. Literally, no! I, why I just do that? How I just break that? Or did I break it? Hold on. I did break it. Whatever. Got a new one. Anyway, I could just stay in my thoughts, you know, that type of thing. But now, yeah. What's up, gorgeous? What's up, Rez? Thank you so much, Trucker. Like, sub, community, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you. Um, I'm 51. My daughter is 9, and I'm on upstate heading to Massachusetts. Okay. Okay. So what I give from that is that um what I get from that is, like, I know I'm clocking myself at 35, like, you know, but life still goes on. So thank you so much for even sharing that. Thank you, Mike's great from Croatia. Shit, I love smoking bud by myself back in the day. Me too. That's what I'm saying. Like, it got to a point where it's like, I don't really need to smoke bud with anybody, because I got myself. Like, I'm my own best company. So, but that's bad. I heard when you start to smoke it by yourself, it like, it's a sign of, like, you're literally locking yourself in. You're locking yourself in, and you know, you're isolating and pushing out the world. Are you watching you? Oh, thank you, profound spectator from South Africa, right? That's South Africa. Come to Texas. Honestly, now I just gotta go to God for everything. Now I don't know what to do anymore. Now it's like, I was so quick to make decisions. Now I'm starting to realize too. It's like, let me think about it. No more knee-jerk reactions for me. I need to think about everything, every move I make, every step I take, every breath I make. I need to literally, well, not the breath because that's natural, but I need to think about what I'm going to do. Because some part of me feels like I do want to get out of California, y'all. Because there's so many, you know, the culture of weed. This is where I started smoking weed. But then another part of me is like, no matter where you go, there's going to be weed. So you just have to get with your own program to even, you know, if I could break the habit here, in California where I started, then I know anywhere I go, I'll be good. I broke it in one of the biggest places that are known for cannabis. So yeah, it's been 20 years since. I'm cool. Red wine or Stella beer, and I'm good. Ooh, I gotta try the Stella beer, but red wine definitely is my thing too. The only thing is, it's like red wine sometimes gives me a headache. But yeah. Hello, Cherry Beauties. Oh yeah, Trucker. We are definitely. Thank you, Vicky. We're the Cherry Beauties in the Rozay. So, that's what cherries. Please remember to hit the like button on your. Thank you, Vicky. I may have to fly you out to the NYC. Little chance of sight. I'm telling you, it's I'm a cherry too, damn it. Yes. And Trucker, that's Vicky. She's definitely dope as hell. And Vicky, this is Trucker. I just made her my mod. Hello, Nurivan Franca. I'm just gonna call you Franca. Hello from Brazil. Brazil. I do not like this lip color I did today, y'all. This shit's ugly, but it's a lip stain. So I don't like it. So I'm gonna put this red on. It can be done in Texas. Oh, I know they have dispensaries, but I feel like if I break it here, I can go anywhere. You know, literally, it's my neighbor's probably outside smoking weed right now. Everywhere you go. So yeah, I don't even like this one, but whatever. Um, so yeah, that's how that goes. I just kind of feel like once I hit like day 30, I'll be good. I actually feel like once I hit 1 week, I'm gonna be straight. My apologies. My apologies. Oh, but yeah, y'all. I'm doing good. I'm still in this fight. And the marathon still continues. And I'm loving on myself. That's the best thing I can do. Is love on myself and inspire other people to love on themselves too, because we all deserve we all deserve peace of mind. And nowadays it feels like it's hard to gain peace of mind. It's hard to gain peace of mind. It's always something. It's always something. And so, me even going through the fight and battles that you guys don't even know that I'm facing right now, just out of protection, um, I still manage to find peace. I'm still managing to find peace. You are beautiful. I'm in Texas. Okay, shout out to Texas. Like and subscribe to the channel, family. Thank you so much. And thank you so much, Trucker, for becoming a member. I'm definitely going to start doing more member videos because I have some stuff I want to share, but I don't really want to share it to the world because I don't think it's for the world to know, but for the people that really support me, so I can kind of get like positive feedback. Yes, baby girl definitely depends on me. She definitely, and she loves me. And you know it's so funny. My daughter has been just randomly more than now. She's just been randomly, and maybe you moms know this. Like, doesn't it feel so good when your kid just comes up to you and give you the biggest hug and kiss out of nowhere? Unprovoked. You ain't giving no juicy juice. You ain't gave him no snacks, no Paw Patrol, no Dora, no indoor. They just literally come up to you and give you a kiss and a hug. That right there is the biggest sign from God that I'm on the right track. That my kin that came from me is even witnessing her own mother's strength. That right there is empowering, and I'm so proud of myself, and I'm so proud of my daughter for even being the strength that I needed. Because little does she know, she is my strength. She is my purpose, you know? And honestly, if I did not have her, I probably wouldn't even be sitting here talking about giving up weed. So I'm more than grateful for the fact that I've been blessed with my daughter to give me peace and purpose. Because now I'm really living in it. I'm really living in it. But that's all I have for you guys. I don't want to hold you. And keep open communication with her father, and keep open communication with her father. That's all I try to do is communicate. That's she's definitely two healthy parents to protect her, provide for her, and inspire her and lead by example. So I do agree with that. And just as I have my work to do, he has his work to do too. And yeah, that's where the cards lay for that. That's where the cards lay for that. Anyway, y'all, we got to 40 likes. Thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you guys so much for even just inspiring me as well. And sharing what I love the most. I love the fact that you guys share y'all's testimony too. I love to hear a good testimony. If in fact I watch videos throughout the day when I have extra time of people quitting their weed and just seeing how their life has progressed. And I am so happy that I have that to look forward to. You know, just progression. So it almost kind of reminded me when I was about to go into, when I went into boot camp. Before I went to boot camp, I used to watch a whole bunch of videos of people going into boot camp, and I used to see their experience and get their experience and all of that. And now I'm doing it. I have that same like excitement of just turning the page to a new chapter, actually F the book to a whole new book, and just looking up videos of other people who are living the life that I am striving to live. That's chef kiss. So I thank you guys for even sharing your testimony. I thank you guys for even being as like I call it humiliation. You know, I'm humiliating myself because I'm telling the world I have a problem. I'm letting my enemies know where my soft spot is. But at the end of the day, because I got behind God, it's like it ain't my battle no more. My battles are no longer my battles. Like that's not my battle. You know, that's now like because God knows my heart and he knows how I am now putting in the work. I'm putting in the faith. I'm putting in the effort. Now I feel like it's like he's saying, don't worry. Like even how I'm talking right now, I just feel like my spirit is just so calm and soothing. And I haven't felt like this in a while. In a while, a very long while. And it feels good. It feels like that um it feels like that warm hug that we used to provide me. The only thing is it's like I'm not in this euphoric state of mind. But it's the same effect. Just without being in the clouds. So and also I'm ready for my money. Like I see a lot of people who say, oh, I had so much more money after I stopped smoking weed and stuff. And then if I think about it, over a decade, I probably spent, I don't even want to know how much money I spent, but I probably spent, if I had to say anything, I would say like a good 10,000 on weed. A good 10,000. Just my entire relationship with weed, $10,000. And I just think to myself, like, what I could have did with all that money that I spent weed on, what I could have did for myself, what I could have did for my career, what I could have, what I could have did with that. But I'm not going to stress and dwell on the past. I'm just going to move forward, and I'm going to keep my coins to myself. And I even thought about doing like a little big piggy bank of like every day of how much money I was spending or week. I'm just going to put it in that bank. I'm just going to stack it up. That's what I plan on doing for that situation, because that's wild to think how much money we spend, you know. To read all your comments. I'm on the road. I miss my little one. I FaceTime Ziara almost every day. That's good. And see, we all have to make sacrifices for our little ones. I'm 51. Okay, I'm 35. So what, you got like 16 years on me? No way, it's SZA, huh? No. Be respectful and subscribe to the channel. Been sober and loving it. You got it, sis. You feel more like your natural self. Yes, yes, Ty. And the thing is, I'm unfamiliar with my natural self. If I had to be real, if you had to ask me how I was, y'all, I have not felt like myself since before boot camp. So high energetic in high school, and just so creative, artsy fartsy. And then I went into the military. They hijacked my mind. They reprogrammed me, which is fine. They taught me discipline, taught me things I never thought. But they also stick me with a whole bunch of hormones and when you go to boot camp, they stick you with like 15 different things. And I kind of just feel like spiritually, spiritually, I've been feeling out of whack for a while. But now it's like I feel, like I said, I feel alive. I feel recharged. I feel rejuvenated. I feel like I want to save the world now. It's like I want to go back into that burning house and help other people that are afraid to come out and confess with their tongue that they have a problem. I want to go back into the burning house and save other people that don't know where the exit is, that don't know where the door is, that don't know how to even leave out the room. And I think that's not I think that is my purpose, to go back into the burning house and to show, like, hey, I was once in your shoes. I was just like you too. I have no judgment, but not to follow me, but you know have a little bit of faith, and I promise you, if you would have a little bit of faith in yourself, you'll love yourself more than you've ever loved yourself before. And you'll look back when you were in this burning house, just like I could look back to when I was in the burning house and be like, damn, I was literally sitting in the house while I was being, like, the top floor has already burnt down. So that's literally my purpose. That's literally what I am going to do, and it feels good to do it because I know that's my calling. And I've always led by, let me help you help myself. So as I'm helping you guys to inspire or whatever, I'm helping myself. It's therapeutic. So reciprocity, definitely. It's reciprocity in this for sure. Last album was a hit, but you dropping again. Why you keep calling me SZA? I don't look like SZA. It's your truth, Rozay. Yep. Vicky, comment, share, subscribe, hit the notification. Natural high is the best high in self-love. Exactly, Ty. Shoot, I got double on that. You spent about $20,000? Damn. I took a boxing and started to fast after I stopped. Yeah, if you guys look at my lives before, I was already doing fast. So it's almost like I literally was led to this point. I started to lose the weight. And once I started to lose the weight and I started to look at myself in the mirror, it's like, I don't want, I want to be 100% like committed to this. If I'm losing the weight, getting myself back healthy, I want to be healthy mentally. I'm healthy physically, but I need to be healthy mentally, and that's where I'm on. I first tackled the physical health side of it. Now I'm tackling the spiritual side of it, and the mental side of it, and the emotional side of it. The physical was hard for me. I mean, easy for me. Now the physical might be harder for you, and the mental might be easier. But we all have our own little thing that we all do. They disconnected us from ourselves using weed and social media, Facebook first, then IG. Yo, for real, they did. And maybe that's why I said high school. I haven't really felt like myself, because high school is when everybody started getting Facebook. And high school, for me, I was born in 1991, but for me, it was like Facebook. Everybody was having a Facebook, and Facebook was only supposed to be for college students. However, we were in high school making Facebooks and stuff and comparing and contrasting. And that literally comes from the devil, comparing and contrasting. You feel like you can manifest your reality, yo. I ain't never cried so much just because it's like all the emotions I was using weed to deal with. And Ty, that's why I have been literally crying and busting out into tears, is because it's like, damn, I feel like a plunger now. Like, everything old is coming up, and I'm like, damn, I did this, I did that. Why did I do that? I'm questioning all my decision making skills. It's like, that comes with grief. It's almost like people who are alcoholics, when they do things when they were alcoholics, and then once they get off the alcohol, they literally wake up and then they have to go apologize. And literally, that's how I feel. Like, I need to pick up the phone and start apologizing to some people, because the way I reacted, or the way I did not show up when I needed to show up, the way I, just acted like nonchalant, the way I probably flew off the mouth, the way I just got extra overly emotional, the way I internalized things, the way I had a different skewed point of view on things, the way my perception with things was all fucked. Excuse my French. All fucked. So yeah, I have a lot of apologizing to do with myself first, and that's what I'm working with. I'm working on apologizing with myself first, and then after I apologize and I feel that within myself, then I'll be strong enough to reach out to those that I need to apologize. And if they're not willing to receive it, hey, just know that I see my wrong. Know that I am taking accountability. I'm taking accountability. Know that I'm not doing this for you, I'm doing this for me. And that's the biggest thing that I am seeing in this. This journey is not about someone else, about, righting my wrongs with somebody else. It's righting my wrongs within myself. Yeah. You feel like you can manifest. Oh, yeah, sorry. Self-care first, Mama Bear. Thank you so much, Trucker. Then you can run too. Exactly, Trucker. You made a good decision there. Thank you for healing your inner child. Absolutely. You are so beautiful. Thank you, Daniela. She is beautiful, beautiful, and chocolate like a community. Thank you. It was a social experiment done on us. Are you talking about it was a social experiment done on us from like the Facebook post? 75 here. 75 here. What do you mean, Mama? Thank you, Trucker. That word men and women run from, including myself at one point in time, accountability. It's the hardest thing to face. It's the hardest face. Like yourself is the hardest person to face. Not your mama, not your daddy, not your bald headed granny. Just being funny. But not your granny. It's yourself. When you have to look at yourself in the mirror, be clear minded, and really think about giving up 10 plus years of your life to let a substance control you physically, emotionally, all of that, spiritually, all of that. I remember I would get up every Sunday. I'd be like, my heart, my flesh, my spirit has been craving to go to church, y'all. Craving. I don't know how many weeks it's been, but it's been months. Every Sunday, like even before Sunday, I'd be like, okay, Ali, you going to church? You going to church today? I don't care. Like you're going to church. And I'll be high when I'm saying it because I really do want to go to church. And even sober, I do want to go to church. And then Sunday hits, spark up. I'll watch a little sermon in the house, probably like 5 minutes. I'll watch it for like 5 minutes, but like, amen, hallelujah, doom scroll. That was my church. So it was almost like it didn't want me to go. It didn't want me to go, get filled with the Holy Spirit. And honestly, the sermons don't hit for me in church. It's the praise and worships for me. I am that girl, like literally hands to the air, crying, releasing, not crying like boo-hoo, but releasing, shaking, like, my face, my lips is trembling, my face is trembling, my heart is beating. Like literally praise and worship is refreshing for me. It's cleansing for me. And that's all I've been wanting to do. That's all I've been wanting to do. But every Sunday, it's like, the weed's like, no, 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 no. Where you think you going? Who you think? You think you belong to me. So now this is gonna be the first Sunday, and you better bet your bottom dollar I'm gonna be in that pew Sunday morning. I have 4 different times I can go. I can go at 8, I can go to 10, I can go at 12. Actually 3 times. I have 3 times that I can get myself in that pew. In that pew. And this is the same church I went to when I was battling things, and it got me up out of it. You know what I'm saying? Just being there. So, yeah, my soul has been crying. I guess my inner child has really been crying. And it's scary because I look at myself in the mirror and I still see me as a child. I still see me as a child. So now I'm on the path of growing up. Literally. Like, I know I'm adult, but I have a lot of child wounds, and yeah, that's what I see when I'm in the mirror. The little girl that didn't get to have a childhood. The little girl that the childhood got taken away from her because her mother chose to choose a man over her child. And I refuse to be a mother that chooses weed over my child, because then I would be a hypocrite. Correct? Correct. So yeah, I want to be nothing like my mother. I want to be better. I am better, if in fact. And that is not to be shady. That is just to be spot on, to the point where I had more conviction to really literally say to myself, I want to do this for her. My mom didn't have that. She never had that will. She never had that fire, never had that spirit. But I have that spirit. So, as parents, we raise our children to be better than us, right? I'm definitely better than my mother. And not because she raised me to be better than her, but because I had to literally go through life and be humbled and literally navigate through life, literally blindfolded. All my experiences, all my lessons literally came from me having to learn the hard way and turning them into my blessings. But for my baby girl, I'm teaching her that discipline. I'm showing it to her. Crying is healing for the soul. Exactly. Hey, baby boom. Yep, same. Self-talk is great talk. Exactly. Profound. Same family. I had a toxic mother and thought it was normal. So I people pleased my whole entire life and didn't realize that I was even doing it. Exactly, Ty. Yeah. Yeah. I started to do the people pleasing thing too, to a point that I just started to blow up, and I just started to repel people. Like, don't ask me shit. Don't. You know? Whereas, like, now I'm in between finding a healthy balance. I'm better than my father as well. Amen. I'm better than my father as well. Amen. Amen. It's okay for us to be better than our parents. Our parents should want us to be better than them. I want my baby girl to be in this exact, not situation, but in this exact same mind frame. Like my mama wanted me to be better than her, and I am better than her. And by the grace of God, for using, my mother to show me how to be better than her, because she didn't get to, be on her square, on her pivot as early as I am. So I wouldn't feel no way if my daughter said that. But I'm instilling that into her. And not only that I'm instilling it, I'm also walking in the light. I'm also, being the role model. Whereas I didn't have that role model. The role model I had was getting knocked through the washer and dryer, literally, and being called a nigga bitch by her husband, who was Puerto Rican. Like, she had no self-worth, no self-love, no self-respect. That I have. Looks like you are on the right track. Good for you. Thank you so much. Anthony Haybeck, thank you. Very nice, your dress. Yeah. I'm learning boundaries. Absolutely, I'm learning boundaries. Definitely. I know how to set them more. Well, you know what? Instead of back, I wasn't setting boundaries. I was detaching. I was disconnecting. Now, yeah. Not all Rozay patients do be hating on their own. Not all Rozay parents do be hating on their own kids. Yeah, my mom definitely hated on me, and I did not know that was a thing until I got older and realized, like, why would she want to hate on me? I'm her biggest investment. Why wouldn't you want to pour into your biggest investment? Literally, I'm literally the fruit that you bear. Why would you want? That's like a tree hating on an apple it produced. Why would the tree want to hate on the apple? No, the tree is going to want to nourish that seed, so that way that apple, when it falls, it can create beautiful seeds. Beautiful seeds. Not the tree saying, no, I'm not going to let this apple fall because who does apple think he is? No. That apple carries all the seeds from the root of the tree. The root of the tree. So I pipe my daughter up every chance I can get, to the point where I have to make sure that I set a healthy boundary, that I'm not vicariously living through her. But I pipe my daughter up. She gonna be one of them little girls in school talking about, well, my mama said. My mama said I'm beautiful. Mama, she know. I do her hair. The first thing she do, she runs to the mirror. And I'm like, look at you, girl. Do your little spin. I know that's right. You know, I pipe her up. I don't want anybody to ever think that they could dim her light because she gets her lights from me. Um, we think because people knew us for a long time, they deserve unlimited access. Exactly. And we also think because people knew us in the past that they know us today. A lot of people think that about me. Like, I'm not that same Allison. Like, don't come over here with that type of smoke, because I have conviction in my heart now to overly articulate myself to tell you I'm not going for that. You can go over there. I'll get out your way. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and skedaddle. You stay right here. Let me not mess up what you got going over here. My beautiful woman, how are you doing today? I'm doing good, Meezy. Thank you. Good evening, CF. Some people don't see that way. Nope. Some parents shouldn't be parents, not you, Rozay, of course. Nope. Some parents definitely should not be parents. Absolutely. Absolutely. But then I also know that there's some parents who aren't great parents that become great grandparents. I noticed there has been a trend with that. Like, the parents who were not good parents to their babies are great parents to the grandchildren. It's almost like their way of redemption, you know? And when I think about it, like, even if I had to think about a celebrity, I would, and she's not that celebrity, but Blueface Mom. Blueface Mom wasn't really present in her baby's lives like that. You know, she was trying to go out there and do her acting career, hence why her son is acting the way he is now. But one thing about Carlissa is she's a great grandmother. So she's pouring back into the babies that, you know, came from the babies that she didn't properly pour into. And my mom, I gave her that. I'm like, hey, you know, when I had my baby, I gave her that. I'm like, here's your grandchild. Like, I don't really fuck with, but you're your grandchild. Like, you get to be a grandparent. And that woman told me I'll be happier when she's dead. But my mom is a weak woman. I came from a weak vessel. That's why I'm so strong. And that's why I'm so thankful that at the end of the day, I can really understand who I came from and who I'm not. And I can really say to myself that I'm not who I came from. So yeah, that's why your new life will be filled with love, because they will meet you at your best. Thank you, Ty. Yeah, thank you, Ty. Exactly. That's why I'm looking forward to what comes my way and crosses my path, because now I'm alert. I'm alert. I'm alive. I'm alive. Wow, but look at you now. Amazing. Exactly. Exactly. I like literally I am the strength my mother never really could have. And I used to, even when my mom used to get beat up by her husband all the time. All the time. She would always get beat up. I seen her get drugged down the stairs. I seen plates of food thrown in her face. I've seen everything. I've seen all types of disrespect. And I never knew how somebody could. But one thing I noticed my mom never did was seek for God. He was into Santeria, and she did whatever she did. And so she sold her soul a long time ago. My mother sold her soul so much that her mother passed, and he told her, my grandmother's ashes couldn't even come into the house. My mom never had a backbone, but I will say she was my biggest bully. One person she did know how to have a mouth with, one person she did know how to stand up to, one person she did know how to fight back against was this one. And let me tell you, I put hands on my mom before, and I was a kid. My mom was Bart choking the shit out of me, excuse my French, in New York. Bart choking the crap out of me in New York. She couldn't do it to that man. She couldn't do nothing to that man or any other woman that was playing in her face. But me? So she was Bart choking me, and on the Holy Bible, literally took the heel of my foot and cracked her right across the damn, the jaw. She about almost killed me. Thank God we were in New York, so we had people to break it up. But I had to be in middle school. And even with my ass getting whooped the way I did, When I went in the room and I was still all bruised up, I was so proud of myself for standing up for myself. That's something my mom could never do. She can never stand up for herself. So I'm not condoning putting your hands on your parents. However, what I say is when I crack my mom across the mouth with my heel, literally because she had me on my back to put that heel up, baby. I don't care how hurt I was feeling in that room. I don't care how many tears. I had two emotions at the same time. I was literally sad that I almost got my life ended, but I was happy that I got my motherfucking lick back. That's not good, but I was so happy. I was so happy. I felt like, what's that movie? That military movie with Antoine Fisher. You remember when Antoine Fisher, that girl was doing all that nasty stuff to him, right? He went into the military. Low key, that's literally my life. He literally went into the military, got the discipline, got the love, the mentorship, came back to the same woman, and her daughter. And he said, no, you listen to me. You listen to me. That literally is me. That's what I served her that day. You listen to me. And even today, I would still have the same strength. I would still serve her. You listen to me, but then I would still open my arms up and I would grasp that lady with a hug and just weep in her arms. But she ain't strong enough. She ain't got that. She don't got that conviction, you know? But yeah, I've been on my power. I've been on my power. I've been on my power. I've been calling all my energy back. I've been saying I'm never going to be nothing like her. But I love her. And that's the part that got me so fucking not confused. But that's the part, that unconditional love. It's like, out of all her children, I'm the one that looks the most like her. Same complexion, everything. I'm the most. She has 2 other light-skinned kids. They don't look like her ass. I look like her. But I don't know why she chose the one that looked like her the most to do that too. And to ignore. I don't get it. I just don't get it, because when I look at my daughter, I could never imagine thinking, I want to hate you because, well, I get it now, I guess. She hated herself, so she hated what looked like her. She hated what looked like her. So I get it now, I guess. Belay my last. It makes sense. That's therapy for myself. She hated herself. And my mother is so beautiful. So beautiful. So beautiful, to the point where even I look in the mirror and I see her. I see her. Like, if I just stare at myself for a long time, y'all, I be freaking myself out. I be like, whoa, is she channeling me right now? Why do I look so much like her right now? But I came from her. I came from her. And I do love her. Haven't talked to her in a long time, probably like 10 years. Like, seen her, excuse me. I talked to her when I first had my baby, and that was it. But I just don't get these emotions. Like, I don't get it. I just wish I could hate her. But all I want to do is forgive her. But then I have a sister, and I know she probably misses me too. And she's probably scared. She's probably scared to reach out to me because she don't want to keep getting hit over the head with the shit that she did. And she don't want to keep being reminded of her past. I'm sure she's trying to heal. But I don't understand how a person can heal without reaching out to their baby. You know? I just wish she would just turn to God. And that's how I know she hasn't turned to God yet. And she was doing those practices with her husband. That Santeria, a white lighting the white candle. She was in a dark place. Like, I don't even think my mom was my mom. Like, she literally was an entity that was taking over her. So it's almost like I give a little bit of grace, because it's like you was messing with some shit you had no business messing with. No business messing with, and it took over your soul, just like how weed was taking over mine. But I do love my mom. And I look the most like my mom. And I'm the only one that graduated from a high school stage. I'm the only one that went to boot camp and did things. I'm the only one that literally graduated from college. And it's like, how am I breaking all these barriers? And then my brother lost his leg. Somebody shot him. He lost his leg. My sister still can't produce a child. Thank God. And I don't mean to say that, but it is what it is. It's like, how you hating on the winning child? How you hating on the child literally that don't come and ask you for nothing? I'm living in California by myself. Ain't nobody paying my bills. I'm doing this. I'm literally the strength. I'm literally what you wanted to be. I'm literally the independent. I had one child and stopped after that once I knew I'm not about to keep putting myself in a situation to have children in a broken home. I didn't have 3 or 4. My mother had 4 kids. I have an older brother that she abandoned. So it's just like, damn, like how you hating on your baby that's doing better than the ones that you put so much stock in because they were light skinned. That's all that shit was. My mom literally wanted light skinned children. But the one brown child, I ain't never been sickly. You know what I'm saying? Never broke a bone. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying I'm better than my brother and sister. But the tree that they come from, they father, being a pedophile, which he is, that's why they getting all that shit. And then they chose their dad over me, and they knew what was going on with me, and they chose to turn their back on me. Literally, me, my brother and sister was all in high school together. Me, my brother and sister were all in middle school together. Literally, back to back. I failed 2nd grade. And the reason why, because I was fighting and I could not focus, because guess what? I was being molested in the home. So, man, like I said, I love my mom, and this is my truth. Can't nobody use my truth against me. This is what gives me my purpose. This is what gives me my power. This is what gives me everything that I know that is sitting at that door for me, to be able to tell my story, to be able to let anybody else who may be going through the same feelings that I'm going through, let them know, like, you're not alone. But I'm gonna read y'all's comments, and this is the emotional part. Like, if I was high, I would dare not be talking about none of this stuff with y'all. I'll be like probably laughing again with y'all. But because I'm not high and I'm sober, like I said, it's a lot of grief coming up. You're one of the women you feel like you could be, right? I feel that's why my mother and me bump heads. She chosen. I look just like my father. Yeah, I look like both my parents. If you see me by my mom, I look like my mom. If you see me by my dad, I look just like my dad. It's crazy. Thank you so much, Trucker. My mother and father don't see eye to eye, and I just look like him. Exactly. So your mom was doing what my mom was doing. Get the fuck out my face looking just like your father. Girl. You chose to lay down on him. You chose to give it up. You had your legs to the moon for him. So how you faulting me for the nigga you chose up? That's like me doing that to my daughter. How's my daughter going? How's my... You know what I'm saying? Like, I chose to lay down with her daddy. Why am I taking it out on her? No. My mother and father don't see I love you. She misses you. You healing. Yeah, I'm healing. That's all this is. We love Rozay and appreciate you for this. Reach out. I don't even know how to find my mom. My mom is a runner. She's a track star. Her ass ran to Canada. I don't know where she is. My sister's my biggest hater, literally. So she ain't gonna tell me where she is. And my brother, he got a leg missing. I don't know where his mind is. And that's just respectfully. She messaged, and both of them still don't got no kids. So the two kids that my mom abandoned had children. My older brother Jason and me. The younger two she put all the stock into, nothing. And that's crazy to me. And you reach out first, please. You reach out for, I don't even know where to reach. Thanks, Allie, for sharing. She know how to find me. I know my mom probably watches me. I know my mother watches me. I feel that my mom watches me. Because when I did link up with her last time and I had a YouTube, she was watching me. I went on her iPad. She was subscribed to me. So I feel like she just wants to watch from afar. Maybe vicariously. I don't know. But she knows how to find me. I don't know how to find her. Plus, why does the child have to do most of the work? Why? I would never leave that type of work for my daughter to do. If anything, I'm stepping up to the plate and be like, you know what, baby girl, I might have an excuse here and there, like mama was in the right frame of mind, mama had her addictions, but I'm going to unlock that. Because if my mom reached out to me, do you not know what kind of generational curses would break in my family? My mom was molested by her brother, and my grandmother put the brother, and he's still to this day in a mental asylum. My mother was protected by my grandmother, but my mom did not protect me because she wanted to choose the man. It's crazy. Me and my God, he got you. Thank you so much, Vicky. You are the curse breaker. Absolutely. I'm definitely the curse breaker. We curse breakers. Thank you, She Chosen. I do receive that anti. God chose us. Love you. I'm cooking steak tacos. What you cooking? Sure, I'm starting to get a little hungry. It's okay, God, sis. God sees everything. Forgive her and pray for her. Allow God to heal her. Don't try to answer questions that can't be snared, because there is no rhyme or reason. God got you. Thank you, Melanie. I really appreciate that. I'm smoking weed. That's fine. Look, I'm not knocking anybody who smoke weed, because if it works for you, it works for you. For me, I abused weed. I don't have a good relationship with weed. You may have a healthy relationship with weed. I didn't. So I don't judge people. You can be in here and say you smoke weed. I'm not saying, oh, you should not. I'm not going to be like that. But for me, in my journey, baby, I was out of line. I was out of order. Out of order. Show love, chat. Thank you. Because it wasn't the family they expected. Exactly. I'm your sister from now on. She Chosen. Thank you. I feel like all y'all in this live tonight, I feel a little extra, connected. My brother hates on me too. He's in a one-sided competition. I never understood that. Never. Like, my sister, smart as a whip. My sister's younger than me. She taught me how to tie my own shoes. Like, we all have our own thing. Like me, I was the dancer. I was the creator. Like, I can recite all the lyrics. I can do every dance. I was doing the heel toe. I was doing the butterfly. I was doing I was just that girl. My sister, she was smart. She skipped a grade while I got held back a grade. My brother, he's creative. He's really good with his hands. He's a drawer. Like, literally see something and draw exactly what he sees. Like, we all came with our own. But my mom pinned us against each other, because my sister was light skinned and I was brown skin or dark skin, whatever you want to call it. And that right there, because her dad was Puerto Rican, my dad's black, you know what I'm saying? My mom is West Indian, Trinidadian, but because my brother and sister were light skinned, it was almost like that. Like, she would be combing my sister hair and be like, Cindy, your hair is just so smooth and easy to do. And then she would compare it to, see, Allie, I wish you could sit down like this. You got that nappy ass hair. It's like, why would you want to do that to your kids? Why? To the point where I was beating the dog shit out my sister's ass because she thought she could talk to me crazy, because my mom would talk to me crazy. My mom would leave us in the car at Farm Fresh, literally going to get that little 10-piece chicken meal at Farm Fresh, and my sister doing something, then I have to... Then guess what? My sister crying in the car, then guess what? We go home, my mama don't even react. She wait until I get in that tub. She be like, it's okay, Cindy, it's okay. Get me in that tub, baby. started beating on me with extension cords. I still got one. Look, I still got one of the scars. Beat me with extension cords, baby. The extendo. The extendo. While wet. Literally beat me like I was a slave, baby. Like I was a slave. I don't get it. So yeah, my sister, and then my sister got fat. She got fat, and then here I am. I go into the military. I'm coming back all, looking good, slim. My sister, she not feeling good about herself. She probably about to get diabetes because she's, I'm coming around here looking all self confident, and she basically wanted me to make myself feel small because she felt small. You know, I'm coming home from boot camp all happy and chipper, and she looking at me like, But yeah, I'm the only girl. Wow, she is proud of you. Thank you, and that's fine. I'll be watching. Sometimes they don't want help. They don't. We will talk personally, Rose. No, skip that. Mother or not, mother, brother, sister, I will cut them off about my piece, and that's where I'm at. That's why I'm the black sheep. Literally, I'm the black sheep, and it's almost to the point where they scare me because this YouTube, I could wake it up. I could wake it up. I could wake it up, but I don't want to use low key. I'm waking it up right now. Y'all just don't have faces or names. But if I start putting pictures, baby pictures of me looking all mad and my brother and sister all smiling and stuff, my hair not done, but their hair all slick and done, you'll start to see what I'm talking about. You'll start putting the pieces together like, oh, yeah, her mama didn't give a damn about her. Cause why them two light skinned ones look real good, but why she look like she don't even look like she part of it. That's why the roles reversed. Now I look good. It's because you carry the light and it brings out their demons, basically. My husband's mother was the same, I heard. Damn. So I know your husband's going to be battling some inner demons if he hasn't, healed them already. I'm about to crash at 8 a.m., Rozay. We will talk. Vicky, be well. Thank you so much, Trucker. Thank you so much for the support. I don't want to leave, though. No, I'm about to get off, too. His sister's was dark like me, and the other one was yellow, treated differently. And I hate that. That's why I don't ever want my daughter to ever feel like that. And I want my babies to look like me. One thing about my mom is she used to get so mad at people because she would be walking around with 3 kids. 2 of them light skinned and one that looked just like her. The one that looked just like her, she don't really want to claim. But the 2 that don't look like her, she want to claim. And then when she would come to the Boys and Girls Club and pick them up, and they would be like, if it would be somebody new at the front desk, then they'd be like, are those yours? Wendy, are those? And she'd be getting mad. Those are my kids. Like, why are you getting mad? Because you chose something that don't look like you, lay down with it and have baby, which is no problem. But you can't be mad that the results are the babies don't look exactly like you. Do you think that's a diss or something? To the point where my mama started doing some bleaching. I remember I used to go in her bathroom, playing in her stuff, and she was using Aveeno, like the bleaching Aveeno, and her hands was always peeling and stuff like that. She wanted to be light skinned. That's my mom's real true insecurity. My mom wanted to be light skinned. And I think the 2 dark skinned babies that she did have, she didn't want them, but she needed to use the men to get herself up out her mama's house, because that's what she did. She used my dad to get up out her mama's house, and then my dad went to the military, went to the army, you know what I'm saying, from there. Yeah. I have one, same place. Yeah, the extension cord mark. Baby, that's why, 1, I can fight. But 2, I probably could take a good ass whooping, because I there's some storms in my household with some ass whoopings. Like literally, my mom, she used to put my head underneath the couch and put the couch pillow on top of my head until like where I could not breathe. Like she'd do shit like that to me. Like I know I could take a good ass whooping. I never got my ass whooped like that, but I know, and we rebuked that. I done went through it, baby. If you can take some extension cord ass whooping, baby, you can take some ass whoopings. Lord, please forgive me. Still couldn't break you. And still couldn't motherfucking break me. Still could not break me. Absolutely. Hit the like button. Thank you, She Chosen. I'm a cherry. That's right. Shout out to my cherry beauties and my roses. Please forgive her. She Chosen. I'm definitely open to... if my mama reached out to me right now, I would answer. If my mama And my mama said, I wanted to talk to you. I'm still that little girl that still looks for her mom. I still think on the back end we need to have some real conversation. But my mom is afraid to face herself. She's almost like an entity that doesn't want to look in the mirror because then she'll really see what she looks like, and that will probably scare the dog crap out of her. And that is kind of what I'm going through now with me having to look at myself, putting the weed down. So I can only imagine what my mother is going through with all the stuff that she suppressed. She turned her back on her whole entire family. And mind you, her mother protected her from her brother when he was, you know what I'm saying? She gave up. She literally was the Chris Sean, baby. The only thing is, I don't look like Junior and I don't have his conditions. But baby, she was treating me just like Chris Sean was treating Junior. Literally. It's not funny, Lord. Please forgive me. But literally, I'm not making this up. Same. Right. Sometimes we try to play God. We ask him to heal us, and he separates us from these toxic people, and we try to still save them, but they do the same thing again. Exactly. Yeah. And that's probably why my mom probably would not reach out, because she probably has not changed. And I'd rather her stay on her side of the tracks if that's the case. But I definitely have. I got something for her. I got something for her because it's like, look at me now. Look at me now. And look at your other two. No shade. Look at your other two. No shade. The savior complex. Exactly. I love you, sister. I love you too. Thank you. God is giving them the karma. You reap what you sow. Exactly. God is definitely. I feel like that's why my brother's leg got shot and he got an amputated leg because of what his father did to me. And because them turning their backs on me. They knew the shit was happening. But they still chose to lie. They still chose to hide in plain sight and act like nothing was going on. So when I was in high school, and we was all in high school, they literally would walk past me like they didn't know me. When I went to Lynn Haven Mall, my mom went to Sabaros and took my brother and sister to Sabaros, and I was at the mall too, because this was when I was running away from home. That lady walked right past me like she never knew me. Tell me what neglect feel like when your mama see you and act like she don't even know you. Baby. That right there. Tell me this ain't neglect when you write your mom a whole letter in middle school of what's going on and put it underneath her pillow. You go the next day, lift the pillow up. The letter is gone. No conversation to be had. Like, my mom literally hated me. But I love her. And that's what's going to kill her. Or kill that spirit in her, not kill her. I call my scar railroad track. Yeah, I mean, shoot. It is what it is. I mean, I don't even pay attention to it, but I used to look at it and be like, damn, I was just a little girl. So look how long this scar was. So imagine what my leg looked like. They would beat me up so bad that they would keep me home from school a lot. To the point where it was always an excuse. I had my butt ass beatings in my days too. Damn it, I'm a cherry. Them ass whoopings, no shade. Sis, this was this with respect, you're gorgeous. Thank you, Ty. Thank you so much. They was really jealous. They was jealous. But I never understood why they was jealous, because I didn't love myself the way I love myself now. But back then I didn't see it as jealousy. I just seen it as hate. I wished I looked at it as jealousy, but I didn't see it as jealousy. I just seen it as I'm dark skinned to them and they hate me for that. One thing about me, I never wanted to be light skinned. Two things about me, I never wanted to date a light skinned to be just like my mom. Like, I wanted my baby to look just like me. So yeah, stay sane. I will. Karma, God will curse the bloodline if you treat his kids wrong. Yeah. My brother and sister. My sister, she had a long-term relationship with this dude, still could not have a baby. I come around, meet this dude. I had a baby like within 5 months of meeting the dude. She was so jealous. It's to the point where I bought a body pillow my first trimester. She gonna write me talk about, or she was on the phone talking to me, why would you buy a body pillow when you know the baby could die in the first trimester? Excuse me? You're jealous? Yes. And look at the baby's here, healthy and strong and beautiful. And she love her mama. She love her mama. And she don't have to see her mama get her ass beat. And she ain't got to see her mama get disrespected. And she ain't got to see her mama have a man up in the house controlling the traffic and doing all type of mean, nasty, vile shit to her. She see a mama that's getting it out the mud. She see the mama, we live by ourselves. She see her mama doing it. She see it. She see it. So that's what I love, that I can show my daughter. You know? We got this. She gonna unalive that man. Well, she left. Okay, so here's the thing. So they bought a house, right? We were literally like the only, I don't want to say black family because my brother and sister are half Puerto Rican. Their father's Puerto Rican. But we were the only colored family on our block in our neighborhood. So, hold on. Yeah, she did try to put that negative spirit on me. Yeah. She see what said that was witchcraft. She tried to put the negative spirit on you. She did. And it backfired. And that's why I hit one of her kids. That's why my brother's hobbling around with a prosthetic leg. That's why my sister's walking around with an empty uterus and a black neck, probably suffering from diabetes. Real shit. It doesn't sound crazy that I could probably forgive my mother before I forgive my brother and sister. Is that weird? Because me and my brother and sister, we were supposed to have an alliance. I remember my sister even told me, I remember we was upstairs in her closet room and she was like, Daddy put his tongue in my mouth. I remember when I went back home, the last time I went back home and I seen all of them, right? And my sister, she was just hating on me. And I remember, I was like, Cindy, you remember when you said, yo, Daddy tried to put his tongue in your mouth? On the Holy Bible. Just on the Holy Bible. Lord knows me. Lord knows I'm not lying. That lady wanted to fight me, but she knew she could not fight me. She knew I was going to put belt to ass. One thing about my sister, she might be bigger than me because she's, she's like built like a Samoan. But I could whoop. My mama gave all the strength to me. She gave all the strength to me. But she wanted to fight me, where my mom had to get between us. She didn't like that. I remember that. She didn't like the fact that she knew something happened to her, but she had to choose a side. She didn't like that. So much to the point where God can strike me down. When my mom left their father, he stayed in that house until the house foreclosed, right? So he had to get kicked out. My brother and sister beat him up in the house. I kid you not. My brother and sister beat him up in the house. Like, how are you beating up the nigga that you stay loyal to? How? Then my sister used to tell me, like, he was so deep into Santeria that she was like, I'll go over to his house and then whatever clothes I had on in the house, I would have to take off those clothes and then put on some fresh clothes before I got in my car. Why should you have to go through that extreme? And why are you choosing him when, baby, I'm your sister? When that man is 6 feet in the ground. In the ground. What's up? They done. They dead. That man got multiple sclerosis, diabetes, blind in his left eye, and God only knows what he has now. I'm going to be real, though. His brother, their father, his brother, reached out to me before he passed, and he called me literally, and he was crying. He told me he saw all the signs as a child, when I was a child. Literally calling me crying. The guy that did what he did to me, he wrote me on Facebook trying to contact me. I know they're going through strife. And it's a foot on neck until otherwise. Eat everything. Eat it up. Because I got to live with the shit y'all did to me. So y'all got to live with the shit y'all did to yourselves. When my mama would get drugged out the house and beat up, the cops would come. My sister and brother had no authenticity. I would tell the police everything. Everything. I would tell them the truth. I'm a truth teller. Literally, I'm a truth teller. They would hide and lie for him. How you just see your mama get beat up, but you over there on his side crying to him? Like, it literally had to been witchcraft. It literally had to been witchcraft. And then the last time I saw my mom, my uncle was here. And my mom told my uncle to bring me to this thing. And my uncle put this white sheet over my head, right? It was a maze that we had to walk. So he made me walk this maze, and then he put this white towel over my head, and he took me to, like, it was a bunch of trees, and he was playing the flute. I don't know what that shit was. And then when I told my uncle that I was pregnant with my child, he told me that was going to be my biggest disappointment. I kid you not. So they definitely saw something in me. As I get older, I know what it is. It's definitely my light. But damn, God really gives his strong, his toughest battles to his strongest warriors, and definitely over here. That's why when people say, "Oh, you look young, baby," I have to look young, because if I look like what I went through back then. Anyway, your siblings was hurting too. Don't blame them. I don't blame them. However, when we get older and you're still choosing to want to be oblivious to things or be dismissive to things, but you mad at me because I'm in the military, and now you ask me to buy you some Jordans because you know I got the money and I ain't giving you nothing, so now you mad. I'm not buying you nothing. We could buy a therapy session so we can lay it on the floor. We could put it on the floor. I'm not buying you nothing. Melanin is superpower. It ain't about color. It's science. It's genetics, DNA. If the sun is burning your skin, but everything else on the planet, it helps. Forgive yourself and your mother. I told you. I'm just speaking my testimony. I'm not calling my mom a whole bunch of bitches and hoes or nothing. The truth is just the truth. No matter how you split it, no matter how you try to, tell it is what it is. It stings, but it's the truth. That's just what it is. I can't walk around with my life with my hands covering my mouth anymore. No. And definitely in this season, because God is releasing these shackles off my feet, so I can dance, baby, I'm going to praise him and I'm going to tell my testimony. Absolutely. I'm not shutting up now. See, that's probably why they wanted me to keep smoking weed, so I could just be in a daze, But now that I'm breaking chains, hello, motherfucker. Yeah, I'm here. I'm alert. I'm telling my story. I'm sharing my story. Can't do nothing about it. Don't watch me, or watch me and reach out. Period. Sorry. The spell backfired, by the way. Return back to sender. Been doing my work. You reap what you sow. Exactly. 1 a.m., 1:37. It's 11:30 here, Scorpio. Demon work in and out and around people, even with family. Exactly. 2 children, twins. Hit the like button. Thank you, guys. I know you are, Rozay. I feel you with the respect, but ain't forget shit. Them people were evil. Grew up in an evil household. Absolutely, absolutely. I'm trying to get there, like them mean surprise. That's why I go live every day, and I'm telling y'all, day 1, sober. Day 2, sober. Day 3, sober. Day 4, sober. And guess what's going to happen? I'm going to get to the point, every day I'm getting stronger in the spirit. That's why I'm able to talk. I have to let this out. This is what I was suppressing. So as I'm sitting here talking to you guys about it, this is what I was smoking weed for. This is what I was smoking weed for. This is exactly why. So I don't want none of y'all to be saying, no, don't say that. No, I have to say that. Tell the truth, shame the devil. Tell the truth, shame the devil. It don't belong to me. It's theirs now. Back to sender. Back to sender. Because you ain't going to have that power over me anymore. And I knew me smoking weed was a spiritual thing. It was a spiritual thing. It was a spiritual thing. But yeah, I may have had to cry. I may have had to have trials and tribulations. I may have had to be homeless. I may have had to have my heart broken. I may have had to have things happen to me that, you know what I'm saying? But look, all of it was worth it. All of it was worth it because now I get to sit here and tell my motherfucking truth. And I know they're probably watching. And if they're not, guess what? God definitely is giving me the power. And guess what? It's returning back to sender. It's returning back to sender. Game over. Y'all had what? I started smoking weed when I got out the military up until now, up until 3 days ago. Y'all had 11 years of me shutting the fuck up. It's my turn. It's my turn. It's my turn. And God got a blessing with my name on it. And the devil got a fucking plate to motherfucking collect from all y'all. Not even God. The devil got... The devil is upset that I'm sitting over here. Y'all wasn't working hard enough. Them spells wasn't hitting hard enough. Them Digimon, them Pokemon, them Yu-Gi-Oh cards won't motherfucking slamming on the table hard enough. You lose. You lose. Game over. I know I was under some type of spell. I just told you my uncle took me over into that forest, put that white cloth over me, and started playing the fucking flute. Told me my whole child was going to be a disappointment because you didn't want my legacy up here. You didn't want my legacy up here, baby. But it's here. Hello, motherfucker. She's here. And think that you could do any work now? It's all being returned. It's all being returned. I'm behind God. I was always God's child. But I'm behind God. And I'm stepping behind him. And I'm staying behind him. So as you play with all your witchcraft and all that Nam Yo Ho Reiki Yo type shit, baby, it's not a double-edged sword no more. The sword coming straight to you. A dagger straight to the heart, bitch. You better rebirth yourself and get behind God. And motherfucking come up in my inbox and apologize. Because if not, deal with it. Deal with it. I'm talking. And I might even do an ebook. And I might just do pictures. I'm releasing all of this. It don't belong to me. It don't belong to me. It was never supposed to belong to me. It's been theirs. They're the cowards. They're powerless. I could have I could have get into witchcraft and sent it right back. You know what I did? I self-harmed myself. But it's okay. I self-harmed myself with the weed. Now I bounce back. I shake back. Now y'all about to self-harm yourselves. The brother, the sister, the mother, the father, and everybody else who hid. Everybody else who hid. That's why the uncle, the uncle called me and apologized. I kid you not. A month later, that man was dead. Dead. And maybe that's why they don't want to confront that shit. Because you know what you gotta answer to. You know what you gotta answer to now, motherfuckers. Like I said, it's forever my turn. Forever. And I know I'm never going to pick up I'm never smoking again. I promise you that. I'm never smoking that because I will never give you guys that power. I'll never give you guys that ever again. Ever. You lose. Anyway, Ty, A, right? You glowing, A, right? Your story is to help others. Exactly. I quit tonight. See, chosen, mama, one day at a time. One day at a time. If you quit tonight, you quit tonight. If you fall off the track tomorrow, it's okay. Get yourself back up, mama. I'm gonna be here too. You know, I'm gonna be here to make sure that I'm showing my street to influence you, that if I can do it, especially with all the sea bag of pain and hurt that I have, if I can do it, you can do it too. We can do it. You know, this confirmation, exactly. Karma hit hard, and it's got their name on it. Exactly, Ty. Exactly. You're gonna help so many. Your name will ring bells, and you know what? Thank you for pouring back into me. Thank you. Thank all of y'all. Ty, Vicky, She Chosen, Trucker. Thank y'all. Thank you guys. Because it's coming back to y'all too. You know, it's the blessing that keep on blessing. Reciprocity. You get what you give, and you give what you get. So much blessings to you guys, because just even reading your kind words, honestly, it's giving me the strength. It's like almost God placed y'all in my path to even say, look, sis, we got your back. Y'all don't know me from a can of paint. You know, it's crazy that people who don't even know me from a can of paint is in my corner more than people that share my same bloodline. Crazy. If a chosen one can see the good in others, so can demons. Yes, this is true. Bounce back ain't no joke. Get them. They got already. I ain't got to do nothing. They already got. They already got. They been got. They been got. After my brother got shot up, my mama ran her ass to Canada. They already been got. They already been running. They already been running. Been running. I go on my sister Facebook just to see what she going through. She's still going through strife. No, Nick. Yeah. Yeah, people still in the same situations. People, you see how yeah, she's still suffering. She listen, God has an army as well, and they don't play. Sure as not. I'm not a smoker. I'm an alcoholic. I was into my alcohol too, one day at a time, mama. You just gotta taper it off. You have, like, quitting cold turkey is hard. You just have to taper it. Just taper it. Taper it. You know? Taper it to the point where it's like every day you need less and less. And it's like, all right, I got this. That's how I did it. You know? For this weed, I asked my child's father at the beginning of the year, I'm like, they want to, because I called the VA. I was like, I need to stop smoking weed. I want to stop. I had this same type of epiphany. I called my child's father. They was like, yeah, we can get you in the treatment center. I was going to go on, I think, Point Loma base. It was going to be like 3 weeks. I ain't never had no damn 3-week vacation, nothing. My child's father had 2 deployments. I called this motherfucker. I'm like, hey, you know, I'm going through it. Alcohol, weed, all of it. I'm going through it. Can you take baby girl? Can you hold me down? Like, I'm trying to be the best mama I could be. I'm trying to I'm trying to pour from a full cup. Supported this man with 2 deployments. Every time he had an underway, every time he went to school and he couldn't take her, every weekend he couldn't take her because he had duty. Baby couldn't even give me 3 weeks to get myself together. So I had to weather that storm. And after that, when basically that was access denied, I did do a little alcohol thing, the group therapy, but then I went to one of the meetings. I was like, nah, I don't like it. And I was just like, I'm just gonna quit the alcohol, but the weed, definitely. I needed 3 weeks to myself to decompress, because I still right now I'm going through so many emotions, and I do feel like I want professional help. I'm sitting here using you guys as therapy. Y'all, send me the invoice. I'm using y'all as a therapist right now. But hey, I'm getting it out. Better out than in, right? No worries, Cherry. Sweetheart, I'm a cherry. Yes, yes, yes. God sent me. I don't know about them. Shut up. She chosen is literally her name, though. You know karma coming. They not stupid. They not. That's why they watch my channel. Then I had one of the cousins who used to have us chicken fight when we was kids. She came up in my comments one night talking about, I'm your cousin. Girl, you share the same bloodline as that pedophile. You not my cousin. We don't even share blood. The only blood we share is between my sister and brother having the same mom. We not kin. I'm sorry. We was calling each other cousins back then because I had no other choice. I had to call that man daddy because I had no choice. Today, you not my cousin. I don't even know you. I don't even divulge to you. Who are you? Hit the road, Jack. And your brother played with them Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Hit the road, Jack. And don't you come back. Come correct. Take accountability for what your uncle was doing. Because when I was telling her in the comments, I woke it up. She left. She bounced the fuck out. Amen. You best to. Bye. Hit the road, Jack. Yeah, you don't like to hear the truth, huh? Skedaddle. With a paddle. Hope you don't drown. Bye. Yeah. Ooh, I was about to wake some stuff up over there, but I don't really got no beef with her. She was just mean. She was big, fat, and mean. Just mean. Just big ass, fat, mean fucking cousin that wanted to see the younger cousins fight. Literally, I was the black, I was the dark skinned one. They was the light skinned one. They would let my brother and sister get one ups on me because I was just always naturally stronger. Always been naturally strong. Shit like that. That's why one thing I did do though, I used to beat the dog shit out my sister ass. I used to beat the dog shit out my brother ass because they would get away with so much murder with what they would do to me that I would just have to take the ass whooping like, yeah, I'm finna just snap out, snap. And I know my mom gonna beat my ass, but hey, I'd rather beat their ass and get my ass beat than for them to keep trying me because I'm older sister. Who told you that you was older sister? Please. We're not judging you. It's all love. We don't fight with flesh, but spirits and principalities in high places. Exactly. Ain't using me. Sure not. You not finna use me, girl. You been knock your whole rank KO your ass over there, baby. Access denied. Permission slip not signed. Hello. Shoot. You serving two guys at once, baby. I can't talk to you. You confused. You helping me all time. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, we here to get our shit. We calling our power back tonight. We calling our strength back tonight. It's ours. We own it. We stealing it all back. We're not even stealing. We taking it back. We don't gotta steal. We taking it back. Motherfuckers gonna wake up in the morning like feeling like they got karate chopped in the throat. Yeah. Wake up call. Hello, motherfucker. All right, let me stop cursing though. I feel a fire. You know. You provide the fire, and I will open up inside. Tasha K, I told you that song today hit me today for a reason. And that's what I'm doing. I'm opening up inside. We are sisters, not cousins. Grandmother. Good night, family. I have 4 hours to rest. Good night, trucker. Thank you so much. Now remember, new levels, new devils, but you don't smoke, so discernment gonna be on 10. Yeah, it's on 10. It's on 10. You throw up, God well, GD well. What's GD? What is GD? You glowing. Thank you. Can I get on your live? Feel good, don't you, Rozay? I do. Thank y'all. Y'all low key, I fuck with all y'all. Ty, I gotta make you a mod too, for real. Cause all y'all. Hold on. Yeah. I need all y'all. I definitely, for real. Thank you so much, trucker. For real. Larry Hoover. Who's Larry Hoover? Thank you for my 50th like. Thank you guys so much. But yeah, I feel good. I went through a lot of emotions on this live. But as y'all know, I'm coming down. 10 plus years smoking weed. I'm coming down. I'm waking up. I'm realizing some things. You know, I'm seeing things for what they really are. I'm seeing them for what they really are. And maybe I'll have an open panel. Y'all think I should start having like sensitive topics like this? I just be popping in and out of live supporting others. It's fun. Thank you, Ty. Y'all think I should do, and I appreciate you for coming to mind. Do y'all think I should start doing like sensitive topics like jealous mothers against oldest daughter, that type of thing, or why are siblings jealous of each other? Who's to blame, parents or actually the children? You know, I really feel like that's what I want to do. Write down your plan. Got my handy dandy notebook. for your channel. Write it all down. Yes, 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 yes. Oh, I mess with y'all. I already started writing today. You want to be on the panel? Of course. I will have these panels. I'm going to have my mama picture on the background too. Okay. I'm not going to be that petty. I'm going to have the whole family as the background. She chosen said, I have something to say about my family. Okay, I'm going to be nice. Be nice. I'm going to be nice. Have a family expose. I'll put mine up there too. Shit. Y'all want to have a little family expose? Shoot, you know how black families used to say, don't be telling people what's going on in my household. We're going to reverse that. We're going to be telling everything that happened in the household, okay? Everything. Yeah, we're going to have yeah. I'm going to do family panels, like family trauma panels. And if any of my family want to join, y'all can. Y'all definitely can. Family trauma panels. Let's get it off your chest, because this definitely felt good. Like, yeah, I had to go through some emotions, but baby, I feel good. I feel like I can go to sleep tonight and give my pillow the best head. Do you hear me? Telling everything, all the BS that took place. Exactly. Get it off your chest. You know how Charlamagne used to be like, call in and get it off your chest? We finna do that. Get it off your chest. We about to get it off our chest. I think I might do one. I'm gonna have to plan it like you said. I'm gonna bet I can't, Rozay. I'm a cherry. Ty, a cherry too. No, Ty's a Rozay. If you're a guy, you're a Rozay. You know, Rozay. You know? But yeah, my girls are my cherry beauties. My guys are my Rosays. So yeah. And the only reason why my real name is Allison and then my last name is Ross. But I feel like I'm a Rozay because I don't even like saying, Trucker, you're a guy? Oh shit, my bad. I didn't even look at your profile. Okay. Damn, Trucker. You a male going through that too? Shit, I be thinking it was just us females. Hit the like button. Thank you, she chosen. Yeah, damn. Disrespectful. I'm so sorry. I didn't even look at your profile. I was calling you mama, though. Why you didn't say something sooner? I apologize. Oh, okay. Oopsies. My Rozay, excuse me, belay my last. Trucker is a Rozay. This whole time I was thinking that I was talking to a girl. Okay, I got you. We locked in now. We see each other. Now. Vicky, why you didn't say nothing? I'm sure Vicky saw it too. It's a way. Oh yeah. So my first name, Rozay for sure. My first name is Allison and my last name is Ross. But I ain't no Ross really. Them people didn't own me nor claim me, so I just remixed my last name to Rozay. You know how Rick Ross was like, I'm the biggest boss that you've seen thus far. And then when I was in the military and ranks, they would be like, Rozay, and I'd be like, huh. So they would call me Rozay in the military anyway. So, yeah, all that. So yeah, that's behind my channel name. That's my name, just remix. Allie is short for Allison. Yo, no lie, I think I was adopted because I remember my brother saying that when I was young. All siblings say that to each other though, right? Don't all siblings say that? Don't they, when you get mad at them, like, that's why he was adopted. But if you was adopted, that's even better. At least you're not carrying the trauma and the drama through the bloodline through them to you. You know, it's isolated. Just like my sister and brother father, I ain't got no correlation to him. That's why that shit was hitting them, not me. I'm the only child. I think my child might be the only child. If God don't, if he says that's what it is, as long as I have one, that's it. That's all I needed. One and done, if that's the case. But y'all, I'm about to get off here. Thank you guys so much. Shout out to She Chosen, Trucker. Shout out to Vicky, my day one moderator. Shout out to Ty Speaks. my new moderator. And I think I made one more person a moderator too. I forget their names, but I'll see them in the chat. My child is the only child. I'm 37. Oh, snap. She chose and I'm 35. Yeah. And Trucker, you say you were 37 too, right? Love. Appreciate it. Love y'all. Anyway, I'm about to go. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Y'all, make sure to say y'all prayers tonight. Make sure to pray for 51. Okay. 33. Trucker is 51. Ty is 33. Say less. Y'all follow me on Instagram at Ali Rozay. I think it's Ali.Rozay. I'm not disrespectful. Please look, Trucker, I'll never forget. God, I know. I'll never forget. Good night, Ali Mize in chat. Ooh, look, Vicky kicking us out. When Vicky start kicking us out, when she starts saying good night like 5 times, I mean, bitch, get offline. I'm trying to go. I'm trying to go, but I'm trying to support you. So let me just go ahead and listen to my mod. She didn't already told me good night with the little sleepy emoji. She about to go to bed. I don't have that. Okay. It's okay. We can stay up here. I'm gonna do a panel like she chosen said. Good night. And IG is Ali.Rozay. I think it's Ali.Rozay or Ali Rozay. Ali.Rozay or Ali Rozay. At me. And maybe we could do like a little panel, like come up with like panel ideas of like, hey, what are we gonna talk about tonight? Type shit. You about to sleep good. Oh baby, you already know. My Cash App is Sparkle, SPARKLE, and then Ali. Hold on, let me write it down for y'all. Look, I already started. Let me write it down. I'm down. Yes, we're gonna do this. Good night, beautiful. Thank you, David. Look, David just popping out. It's Sparkle at my Cash App is Sparkle, SPARKLE, and then Ali, ALY. Literally, that's my cash sheet. Sparkle Ali. Thank you, Vicky. That's the cash sheet. But you don't feel obligated to do it. You know, I don't come up here to do that. If you want to, you can. I'm in the middle of a move, so I ain't gonna lie to you. You know, I could use an extra funya, but for the most part, you guys have already literally poured into me so much that I feel like I need to be asking y'all for y'all cash app. I say focus on certain apps because IG full of haters. Oh yeah, I don't really even be posting on IG like that. I literally just, you know, I use it as a source for you guys to come over and talk to me or whatever. Ali lowercase. Is it lowercase? It's just ALY and then you Ali. It's my only account. It should only be one account on Cash App, Sparkle Ali. I have no social media, just YouTube. Okay, well, shoot. You can meet me up here. I'll start. You know what, you guys? I'm gonna start a post. I'm gonna start a post. So if you guys, I'll probably do that tonight. They watch your story and never like the monitoring spirit. Absolutely, yeah. That's why I be posting on my stories more than ever because I want to see who's trying to check for me so I can see what they got going on. I'm about all calls and texts. Okay, so I'm gonna start a post underneath here, and we'll do it like that. We'll talk under here. What's my sign? Sign a cross. I'm a child of God, but they say I'm a Cancer. That's what they say. I'm a Cancer. That's what they say. But I'm a child of God, so I try to stay away from that. Community wall, yes. Trucker, you're. Oh, I was in here with all water sign. Let me not go too deep into that. But what? What water signs gotta go through it? Trucker, my birthday is June 26th. No, Trucker, you're playing. You're playing on my top, bro. You playing on my top. I swear for God. Not swear for God. But my birthday is June 26th. My birthday. I can show you my ID. Wow, 11/12. I don't know what that is. Yeah, I'm not too good with it, but we will talk. I'm a Rozay, damn it. Yes, you are a Rozay. I'll never forget. Ty is a Rozay. Wait, Trucker, wait, Trucker has my birthday. Ty's birthday is when? Oh, he didn't put. My flab is sarcastic. But I feel cool. I found my peoples, y'all. I found my people. We a little hurt. We a little hurt. We might be a little damaged, baby. But damn it, we working through it. They say it's Taurus. That's what they said. They said mine was a Cancer. That's what they said. I ain't verified, but okay, okay, okay. I love that for us, y'all. I really do. Well, anyway, before Vicky come back in here and be like, all right, Cherry Beauties, good night. Spiritual. What year you but I was born 91. And if you're 51, then you were born 71? No, I didn't know it was 13 signs. What? Which means then we would be the same Chinese zodiac sign. Wow. That's crazy. That's wild to me. I want to say weird, but that's not the way I mean it. I just mean weird like, whoa. You're like the male version of me. And there's 13 months. What's the 13 month? I never heard that. Faith. Wow. So you get it. Trucker, you get it. Ty get it. I know Vicky get that. Vicky over there. Oh, see Vicky over there laughing. But that's crazy. It's the season. What's the season she chosen? What's the season? What's the season? Oh my God, that's crazy. I don't know. Well, I'm not going to shout him out. Oh, look, Vicky, go to bed, Vicky. Look. Look, Vicky about to cut. What? If Vicky, Pluto, what? If Vicky kick us out, I got to go. I got to go. I got to go. Because one thing about Vicky, she going to be in my live the entire night, girl. And she going to be like, Ali, you got to get up tomorrow, too. You got stuff to do. You got stuff to do, girl. And sometimes I need that because I was only supposed to be here for a little bit. I done laughed. I done cried. I done got mad. I done centered myself. I didn't thank God. I didn't. I don't know, but it's something about the planets. Yeah, I heard. They said that something about a retrograde. Something is no longer in retrograde, and now Saturn's in retrograde. And they did said this is the season that everybody's getting a lick back. So I see what Chosen is talking about now. But we gonna keep rising. I'm out, family. I'm out, Ty. So I was right. She Chosen. I was right. That's what it is. We will definitely lock in, Trucker. Definitely lock in. Damn. What goes around comes around. Now you met your twin, for real. But Vicky, yes, karma is hitting fast. That's what it is. Baby, I was good in my season. Go to bed, chat. Go to bed. Because the planet energy is spinning. Oh. So yeah, I need to make some phone calls for standing some people up. That's about it. I stay to myself. I've been so high in this season that it almost protected me from probably hurting anybody because I've been in my house and on my porch smoking it up. I don't mess with nobody. Who was I messing with? Nobody. Me too. I'm good people. I am not worried. Me neither. I just moved into my place. Broke my lease. Been able to do that. Like karma is coming. She chosen it. It's here. It's here. 'Tis the motherfucking season. Thank you, Truckers. The ones that have been evil are scared. Wow. And that's why I'm over here telling my whole story. Y'all, you heard that? You heard that, God? That's why I'm over here telling my story. Because I'm telling. I'm snitching. Snitch, bitch, Ben. Whatever Kevin Hart said, snitch, bitch, Ben. I'm snitching. I don't give a damn. He did it, they did it, she did it. I was a kid. I ain't did nothing but spill some milk. That's it. Okay? Jack, go to bed. We fam now. Of course he heard. You telling you. I'm telling. Y'all better start telling too, so God can know. Well, he already know. You know, that's his superpower. Well, I'm telling. Ooh, y'all in trouble. Not y'all, but the people I talked about. The more the mother of the planet awakens, the more we go back to natural state. It's all about you guys. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. That's why I stopped talking about celebrity topics. Y'all, like I'm telling you, this has been a slow burn journey for me. I stopped talking about celebrity topics too because I noticed when I was talking about celebrity topics, I was getting hit with the most trauma, the most drama. Literally, and I had my baby in my stomach too. Like, I'm so glad I don't talk about celebrity topics. I'm so glad that I'm not coming down on this internet trying to cast down people that's trying to cast me down on this platform. I leave it all up to God. Now I don't talk about them. I was in a sector, I got up out that sector because that sector is cursed. I mean cursed. The people all they do is yell, scream, and holler, and they just look drained. So I just thank God that God really delivered me from things that no longer serve me, that never served me. You know, in trouble. I promise idol worship is the worst thing for you. Yup, idol worship. You got a man on this internet talking about a disabled baby every single day, hiding behind behind thinking he helping something. He ain't helping nothing. He's just getting money off. I'm telling you, they in trouble too. Sean Davy Way, you in trouble, love. I don't usually say that name, but that man is definitely deep in some trouble. That's why I stayed away, cause they in trouble. When I'm at lunch, I'ma be eating my food. When they at lunch, detention table. Put that energy back into you, and God is watching. And what goes around comes around. Forgive yourself. You still are a living human being. Alex kind of show. You remember me? No, I don't. I don't. I can't see your profile that well. Satan always comes and collects. He sure do. So they gotta keep talking about all that stuff. Cause if they don't, baby, oh, he's definitely coming. He's definitely coming. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And don't try to and block what God and don't try to block what God is doing. I'm not. I'm letting people reap what they sow. I'm not. I'm not. I'm not. I'm not reaching out to nobody to try to save them out. Try to save them for what they. That's on you. Even my child's father, baby. Even my child's father, which is crazy, crazy to me, crazy. Why you think LeBron can't retire for real? Philly? That man looks like he needs to retire. He needs a break, but God only knows what he done did. Over there cutting castanet hair and all types of stuff. His son had a heart attack. All type of karma been finding him. Savannah not over here talking about he's a good man. No, I'm just playing. Savannah probably still saying that. Let him whoop their ass and don't get in the way. I'm not. If that man wake up in the hospital bed and with his ass falling out, hey, it wasn't me. LeBron can't retire. He's next. You think they're gonna get LeBron? Mm. And LeBron was sleeping with them women's. He sure was. But also we don't condone it. No, we don't condone it. We don't condone it. He would have to do something. Yeah, I heard he have to do a sacrifice. And he ain't trying to give up none of them sons. See, D Wade, it was easy for him because he gave up that son for it to be a girl. You know, he sacrificed his son. He got to keep his son, even though the son is alive, but the son's soul is dead. Now it's a girl. But LeBron, they did threaten him when they did take his son through there with that little heart attack. Y'all remember that? And they did that to somebody else's son too. Or was that D Wade's son? Somebody's son had. No, that was Shaq's son. That was Shaq's son. You remember Shaq's son had that heart attack stuff. Then it was LeBron's son that had a little something something something. And then D Wade's son became transferred. Magic's son transferred. Oh, they gotta sacrifice they sons? Mm. Oh wow. He signed his name in blood. Yeah, when he be doing that, whatever whatever that breast milk powder stuff he be doing when he had all that. Baby, I knew that stuff wasn't even right. Not even, and I was ignorant back then to what that was. The tongue is powerful. That's why when y'all see me do this, I got it. I know it. Oh yeah, he did. Ty. He did what? Which one? Which one? Kobe is gone because he pushed back, just like Bernie Mac. What? How did Kobe push back? How did he push back? All that for fame because they didn't have the heart to suffer. How did Kobe push back though? And they took his little girl with them too. They was about to get NLE Chopper too. NLE, you remember NLE was on that health kick. He was on that Nam Yo Ho Rank Yo type stuff. And then now he back on the F shit. Cause I knew they probably said, look, you know the black community can't have no good positive reinforcements. You know we can't have no good idols. You know we can't. As soon as we have a good idol, they cast them down. We went from P. Diddy having vote or die, telling us to go vote and stuff like that, to now look. And they did say, yeah, James is in the boule. Then they say they got something on the chest or something like that. Ooh, child. That ain't no good. I hope he finds God. I do. I hope he finds God. It's never worth the money. I'm sure he'd probably be happy. I'm sure he would probably be happy if he was broke. I hear a lot of people say that, like celebrities, when they get the money, like even Cardi B, you remember when Cardi B said that? She was like, I miss my old life. I miss doing whatever I wanted to do, and not 1,000 people was trying to judge me for it. Just like Obama and Steven did. Oh yeah, they got Steven together. They sure did. Oh no, they vessels for demons now. It's a wrap. Yeah. They even said Chris Brown. And then did y'all hear? See, I don't do the hot tops, but I guess I could do a little something with y'all real quick. Did y'all hear that? And this is true. This is not me speaking my opinion, but Chris Brown, he might be going to jail for putting hands on that boy. But then his concert, they had like him hooked up to something, and it was like all the DNAs of all like the greats before him, like Michael Jackson, all that. I wonder what he didn't do. Because Chris Brown ain't gave nothing up. What did he give up? The only thing he gave up was his little bit of career, being at the peak of what it could have been, but opera too. What about opera? Get Out was a documentary. I never seen the movie because I don't want to be freaked out. But I did see Skeleton Key, and I was freaked the fuck out. I can't even sing that one song anymore. And so then it's so they can pull on your energy. I don't know this guy. He keeps coming and saying it. I don't want to watch it. I'm scared. Oprah. Oh yeah, cause didn't they have those little shackle? Didn't they have that thing on Oprah's on her ankle? They had it on Oprah and Gail. Ooh, that's why I don't care about the celebrity stuff no more. I don't care about it no more. I don't want to watch that stuff. I don't. Y'all gonna be having me think my mama was a whole demon the whole time. She won't even my mama. I was being raised by a demon. Oh. They create these problems for celebrities so they can get you in a sad state everywhere. They can show us black child. Everywhere they show us a black child. Mhm. 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 Like that E. Kane girl. What's opera? Oprah. What? That is not Oprah. Okay, you're saying Oprah, not opera. I'm like, what opera got to do with it? You seen, you seen what happened with the young man Nolan? Yeah, I try not to get dive deep into it, but was that the black guy with the all white friends? That shit. I seen a lot of black people saying they don't want to they'll never go on a trip unless another black person was on the trip with them. But that Nolan situation, I don't really know. Like I said, I stay away from it because it can vex my spirit, and I'm so empathic that I'll take that on. I remember when they did the George Floyd, and I started to get into it, and then to see what I saw with him laying down, I blame World Star Hip Hop, y'all. Cause World Star Hip Hop used to introduce me to fight, all type of stuff that I wasn't supposed to. And I feel like it tried to desensitize us. It tried to desensitize us, literally. No, to be aware is to be alive. But you know what? I feel like you don't need to know everything. Some things is left to, you know. I like being ignorant to stuff. I do. It'll be a race war. Is it about to? I don't see. I don't follow it, y'all. I don't follow it. Cause I can't just be walking around. I can't just be walking around looking at every white person like that. You know, knowledge is power, but however, ignorance can be bliss sometimes. It can't. It can be bliss. And plus, I got to a point where I remember I was on TikToks and I used to get into the conspiracy. And I remember I would just, yeah, it would vex my spirit. I didn't like it. You have to, now all of them news stories ish, I don't watch. Yeah, I don't watch news story. I don't watch news. I don't. You know what I be watching? I be watching cat videos. I be watching animal videos. I be watching all type of animals. I love animals. So I watch like dog videos, cat videos. I'm scared of cats, but I love to watch them and I want one actually. Never liked cats because I took on what my mom didn't like. She never liked cats. So I always grew up like, I don't like cats. But as I watch the cat videos, I feel like I need a cat. Like I feel like I could actually do well with a cat. But I'm ignorant to cats, so maybe maybe later on. But yeah, what's going on in Palm Springs? They protect you. I had two cats. Yeah, I heard about that too. I low key want a cat. I do, but I don't want a cat with the hair. Like it would have to be hypoallergenic. No, Rozay, cats are selfish. I like that because when I had a dog, I didn't like the fact that he was too needy. So it might be a good balance. They can see through dimensions. Yeah, I don't even care what they can see. I just like how we like dogs. Remember June 26th. I love dogs, but I want to experience something I never experienced before, and that's a cat. I think a cat would be good. And plus, cats, I kind of admire how they're independent, they're self sufficient, they set healthy boundaries. Like a cat would discipline a kid if they had to in the most respectful way, with the skippity pat, 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 pat. You know, I like that. I like cats. Cats are bosses. I have tropical fish. Ooh, I like fish too. I'm about to take this off. God damn it. Everyone go to bed. What happened to the young man? I have children, sister. What you mean? They they strike is quicker. It's quicker than snakes. Right, right. I admire cats. I admire cats. I do. I do. I think they're actually cooler than dogs now. Just watching them, I never had one. Never had one. But cats are cooler than dogs. No, for real. And I like that you can't train a cat. Like, you can train them, but you can't, like, who they are is who they are. And I like that like, you can't break a cat's spirit. Like, one thing I've seen, you can't break a cat's spirit. You can break a dog's spirit. You know what I'm saying? Like, cats, what's disrespectful? You said George Floyd. What? I'm over here talking about cats. What y'all talking about? Y'all, I'm trying to steer away from that topic because it's too deep right now. I'm sober. I don't want to feel extra emotions right now. I understand what's going on. I'm not ignoring it. I have a child, but right now, my life right now, it's just that's just too much for me to handle. Like, that's it's just too much for right now. I gotta make sure that my path is on a swivel. And then when I'm strong enough in the spirit and in the flesh, then But right now, I don't have the strength for that right now. I don't. I'm weak in the spirit right now. Just not just coming into. Well, I'm not. I don't want to say I'm weak in the spirit, but my spirit is healing. So I don't want to add to it and take on. And I told you I'm very empathetic. Like, I don't do too much of the horoscope stuff, but there is some truth to some of that. And if you know a Cancer, we feel it all. So I can't take that on. So I have to set that boundary with you guys. I don't want to talk about that. I don't know how we got on it. I mean, respect to it, but right now I can't. You know what happened? I don't know nothing that happened, love. I'm telling you, I don't. You are an empath as well. We take on a lot of energy. Exactly. So it's like that's why I'm not gonna allow myself to. I understand you saying it's reality, but I just told you and I just set a boundary with you that that's not for me right now. Like, I'm being honest with you. So if you are going to continue to bear to me, she chosen, then I'm gonna have to slide left on you because I just told you. My spirit. No, it's not gonna be vexed by that. And I also want to get off this internet in a good spirit, not in a spirit of feeling down. So you said block you, no problem. I told you I'm not in the people pleasing season right now. That's what she tried to do. She tried to vex my spirit, but um like I said, I'm behind God. Stop it. Stop it. And if somebody says I don't want to talk about something, you should just listen to it, like, or just move around. Go advocate, go do what you got. Right now, I got a purpose, and you may have. She was hating the whole time. She was, she was. I've been peeping it, but like I said, give people grace and space, and give people grace and space. But she said block her. And I once I put that boundary on, she ain't like that. She ain't like that. See, people ain't gonna like when you start standing up for yourself. People want you to be weak willed. They want you to be like, well, you know what? Let's go ahead and talk about it. I guess we could talk. Girl, I said it once and I'll tell you again. If I'm trying to get off this internet in a good spirit, girl, was you trying to bring me down? Go sit outside with a picket fence. Go start your YouTube channel. Go get you go get you a little nonprofit foundation. Go do something. Right now, I got my own assignment. No more grace for people. I think she knew you and was from a fake page. She may have, and she may have not been. Who cares? But I shut her down. You see how that worked? You could do whatever you want, but I'm gonna shut you down. Bye. Bye, Felicia. Ain't that what they said? Bye, Felicia. She probably didn't know me. Oh well. It felt good tonight. It did feel good tonight, for real, for real. It did. It did. It did. And I still feel good. I'm hungry. I'm about to go to sleep sleepy. I mean hungry, but I'll wake up tomorrow with a good meal. I already took my shower, so I'm good to go. I blocked so many people this year with no hesitation. Absolutely. What K Camp said? It ain't nothing to cut that off. Yeah. So what you saying, ho? You know I'm the man, ho? Yeah. I'ma leave you where you stand. That's what K Camp said. He knew. He knew. I'ma leave you where you stand, ho. She got mad because But that's how you know you in the presence of the enemy. When the enemy start getting mad at you for you even having self-respect. Like, girl. All good. Anyway, let me stop talking about that lady. She probably want us to talk about her. She wanted us to talk about her. I hope she's okay, though. It's no hard feelings. She can come back tomorrow and maybe try it again underneath a new account. We'll be friends. Because that's what people really be doing. But anyway, shout out to Trucker, shout out to Ty, y'all. I'm about to go ahead. I'm glad I got the enemy up out my chat. But I'm about to go ahead and go to sleep. Y'all, good night. And thank you again, Ty. Thank you again, Trucker. Shout out to Vicky. And love and peace. Shout out to my birthday twin. And shout out to the man that definitely gets me. Ty, you get it. You definitely get it. But I'm out. Take care. I'll see y'all in the morning. Bye.